Amber Heard's Mexican accent. Oh, people said Mexican accent, Mexican accent. Dahmer's neighbor. Maybe try guys not cheating. Oh, okay. Let me just start over. Okay, so this morning I woke up and I opened my YouTube because I'm addicted to YouTube. And what did I see? I see the umbrella guy has posted a new video. And I just thought the thumbnail was just too funny to ignore, okay? The video was just, I think, what was the title? It was like, Amber Heard's Mexican accent, fake name, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Mexican accent? What is this Mexican accent thing? And so, like, usually, we're humans, right? We usually just like to think the worst of things. So I was over here thinking, like, Amber Heard was, like, running around town, like, I don't know, like, in fucking disguise. I said she has a fake name. And I was, like, thinking, like, I was just thinking this, okay? Like, sombreros, maybe a mustache or something. I don't know. I was just meme in my fucking head. And I was like, oh, Mexican accent, very interesting. So I watched the video and I thought it was really hilarious, the way that he presented it. Is it actually that funny though? Probably not, because, I didn't realize that she does speak Spanish. So that's kind of cool. But the fact that the title was like, oh yeah, she's running around, in another country under a fake name, speaking Spanish, pretending to be a local, has a Mexican accent. Like, it just sounded really funny when you first hear it. I was thinking she went around town. I was thinking she went around town saying, "Hey, fool." It was just the headline was just really funny, and so I'll share this article with you guys and just read it. Amber Heard, who has been spending time on the Spanish island of Mallorca, is that how I pronounce it? Used the name of a woman named Martha Jane Cannery to rent a luxury villa. The 18th century sharpshooter is better known as Calamity Jane and was known an acquaintance of the notorious gunslinger Wild Bill Hickok. The actress has kept a low profile following the JD defamation trial earlier. Hello, let me zoom in a little bit more. Let's get rid of the ads. Let's go. Okay, I always forget to do this. She's been spending time with her daughters and friends in Mallorca. The local community has spoken to a Spanish newspaper about her presence there. How did they find her? Well, I guess it's kind of hard to, even like in a small town, they got internet and stuff. They got YouTube, so they probably recognized her. El Mundo reports that Heard was living in a rural town and locals reportedly know that she speaks Spanish with a Mexican accent. Like, when I first heard this, I thought it was so funny. But, it's actually not really that big of a deal. It appears Amber is looking for a life away from the spotlight in the small town of Caustic, butcher that, but it was long before the paparazzi caught up with her. Amber Heard is popular with the locals. Heard has reportedly been living in a quiet town for a little over 1,200 residents for several months. Everyone here treats her like one of the others. In fact, she's been in town for months without anyone knowing. A grocery store owner in the town, Miguel, told El Mundo. Locals note the actress speaks Spanish with a Mexican accent and described her as polite. So here's what I was thinking. I thought she was just speaking Spanish with a Mexican accent to throw people off from recognizing her. Because like I was saying, I thought she had like disguise and she had a fake name and stuff. So I thought she had a disguise too. I thought she was just trying to throw people off. But we'll get to that in a bit. Due to the publicity of the Heard defamation trial, it wasn't long before some locals recognized her. I saw her. I knew who she was. I checked on the internet, but we didn't say anything. We don't bother anyone here. Everyone lives their own life. We don't mess with other people who come, a local told the Spanish outlet. At the beginning of the year, Heard spent some time in Palma de Mallorca, but tried to throw the paparazzi off her scent by claiming she was in Madrid. Does anyone know? Is this picture actually not in Madrid? Did she really do that? Fuck, I don't know. I've never been to Madrid before, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I feel like if she wrote this in her Instagram, people would be like, wait a second, that's not Madrid. That does not look like Madrid. I've been to Madrid before, and I've never seen that section right there. The actress reportedly walks around town in casual clothes with a baby carrier for her daughter. She does not throw parties and socializes with other parents. Heard is renting a $2.7 million villa owned by the disgraced politician. The home Heard is renting is over 5,000 square foot villa that is renovated and surrounded by old building. It is reportedly equipped. Wait, so this the disgraced politician, is he like Airbnb-ing it out or something like that? That's what I was thinking, Kevin. So Amber Heard with a sombrero, a mustache, and a poncho. To be frank, I wonder if Spaniards would think anyone from America speaking Spanish sounds Mexican, because that's mostly like what the culture of the person teaching it to you. It's unclear how much the actress is paying to rent the villa, but is reportedly removed from the website advertising it for sale. The villa is owned by a former politician who was sentenced to 14 years in prison for corruption. Oh, they were released in 2020. Okay, I was like, are they in jail or something? And they just like, hey, can you Airbnb my place for me, please? I'm obviously not going to be living there because I'm going to be living in jail for a little bit. All right, well, yeah, that's about it. There's this other article that I did want to read though, just to be fair, okay. So like I think a lot of people, because sometimes we dummies, sometimes we read articles like that. We're like, wait a second, Amber Heard in a Mexican accent. I was also picturing her speaking English with a Mexican accent, so that's why I thought the story was even more funnier when I first saw it. But you know what? When I saw the story, it was like fucking like 9 a.m. Okay, I was like tired. I just woken up and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. So this is an older article, back in May 22nd. Oh, a couple months back actually. So this is actually her speaking Spanish.
Gracias, Mera, por este ratito para hablar de la película. Felicitaciones, la pasé increíble.
He's speaking so fast that I thought I was listening to this in like 2 times speed. Okay, I was like, holy shit, he's talking so damn fast.
Sí, viéndola y preguntarte, a ver, por el personaje, ¿tuviste que trabajar de alguna forma en particular? ¿Tuviste que entrenar algo particular de tu cuerpo?
Sí, sí. Tenía que estrenar más que 5 meses, pero puro 5 meses para 5.5 horas cada día.
No.
Y
see, like when I watched this, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just being stupid. It's just normal. It's just her speaking Spanish. But yeah, what I was thinking in my head way before, I thought it was, it's way funnier. But yeah, this is just her speaking
called wushu.
Yes.
Es una arte de, it's like a...
Oriental, occidental.
Sí, es de luchar.
Sí.
Spanish always sounds like 2 times speed. Yeah, he speaks it so fast. I'm like, holy shit. Playback 0.5.
Una arte de luchar.
Sí, y estuviste con eso.
Apparently, each Latin American country has its own version of Spanish. I already know it's in Mexico and, Dominican Republic. I went to Dominican Republic. I'm trying to think if I can... Because my roommate is... my old roommate was Dominican Republic. I'm trying to think, like, when he spoke Spanish, I feel like it had, like, pizzazz to it. I don't know how to explain it. Just, like, very pizzazzy.
Primer trabajo.
I regret... I used to take Spanish for, like, 3 to 4 years. And my dumbass, I just stopped. Which is so stupid, guys. If you guys are in high school, middle school, and you're learning a foreign language, just stick with it. It's free. Why not? Do it. Do it! Okay? Because then when you're older and you want to learn how to speak a foreign language, you got to pay for it. You ain't got the time for it. Like, just do it while you're young. Just do it. Yeah, I Spanish at school. I forgot everything. I just remember one of the phrases that I'll never forget is tienes chicle. Because I used to have a Spanish teacher who was a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, she was so mean. But, I mean, I liked her, though. But she was mean as fuck. And she would always, like, yell at the kids, tienes chicle? Tienes chicle? I'm Spanish. She's making mistakes when she speaks. She's not that fluent. I mean, you know what? If it's like... If she was like any other normal person, it would be like, yeah, it's fine, you're like studying a language, but it's Amber Heard, so people are just like, giving her the side eye a little bit. She's learning Japanese. Oh, you're learning Japanese. I'll be fluent in 3 years. Ooh, I'm actually trying to learn Japanese. I've been watching YouTubers who are in Japan that moved from America, and I'm trying to figure out like what books they're using and apps and all that stuff. But yeah, I really wish that I stuck with like a language when I was younger, because like I did when I was a kid, I had a chance to do like Thai, but I didn't want to go to fucking Thai school. I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not going to damn fucking Thai school. It was at the Thai temple too, and I was like, hell no, I don't want to go there. And then like when I was in middle school, high school, it was like Spanish. But when I was in college, I didn't get to study Mandarin. It's just that when I graduated, I was like, okay, no one. I had to know what to speak Mandarin to. But yeah. Oh no, it's 3022. Everyone's a descendant of Elon or Nick Cannon. Actually, there was a video that popped on my feed recently about Nick Cannon. It was like Sloane's video about Nick Cannon and his like messy family tree or something. But yeah, I haven't really watched that. I know he has kids with Mariah Carey, but that's about it.